मेरा बात सुनो ना. Nobody seems interested in listening to me. I have such interesting stories, but they never pay attention to what I say. Has this ever happened to you? That you wanted to share so many things, but nobody seems to pay any attention? Why does this happen? This happens simply because you are failing to use the technique of voice modulation. Hi, I'm Sri. I'm a public speaking coach. Today's topic will be voice modulation. So stay tuned till the end to learn the importance and the strategies to enhance your voice modulation skill. What is exactly voice modulation? Let's first understand that. Voice modulation is the way we use our volume, the pitch, the pace, and even the inflection through which we can captivate the attention of our audience. Why is voice modulation important? Let's go back to our school days. If you remember the history classes, how were they? Did we ever feel like this? History class! Wow! History class! History class! Or did we feel like this? History class, not again. Why so? As I have heard, we humans love listening to stories, so histories are past stories only. Why do we don't feel interested in listening to them? It's just because our teachers failed miserably in using the voice modulation technique. Why only history teachers? There are other subject teachers who might be superbly knowledgeable, but they were knowledgeable. To become a great teacher, you have to captivate the attention of your students. And if you're failing to do that, no, you are not a great teacher. You have failed to use the voice modulation technique through which you could easily grab the attention of your students. And if you could grab their attention, they would have easily scored high in the particular subjects. They would have loved attending your classes. They would have loved taking the subjects. I also have faced, like many other students, I also felt boring in few classes. I didn't want to attend those classes because nothing went into my head. I had to listen to them because I was forced to, because they were in an authoritative position. But I never actively listened. So voice modulation is necessary because you can make your listeners listen to you actively. If you are into a presentation, think about those boring presentations, those boring seminars. Were we very interested or very eager to attend those seminars or those trainings throughout the day? Or did we feel like, oh God, whole day I will be attending the seminar, it's so boring, I'm just going there to eat the tasty and delicious lunch. Other than that, everything is boring. Have you faced this? Many of us have walked the same path. But the simple thing that we missed changing is the usage of the pitches, the volumes, the pace. Now, let me demonstrate what differences can happen if we make these small changes while talking. Say, for example, you are at your office and you are seeing your boss for the first time. You have to make some impression. So you walk down to your boss and you wish him. You yourself to him like this. Hello, good evening, sir. I am actually working in the HR department. I am Natasha and I'm here for the last 3 years. I'm like loving my job a lot. Same thing I will say in a different way. The boss comes, I walk towards him and I say, hello, good evening, sir. I'm Natasha from the HR department. I am here for the last 3 years and I'm loving my job. Do you think the second one makes any difference? Why so? Only because the change in the pitch, being a bit loud, being a bit soft, rising and then coming down, the inflection. Let's take another example. Students, welcome to my history class. Today we'll be learning how the kings had been a part of the Indian politics. How the different states were being attacked by the Mughals. Or, students, hello students, how are you all doing today? Okay, so today we will be learning how different kings were a part of the Indian politics. If you use these simple techniques of voice modulation, big changes can happen. Say you are a coach and you are trying to close your client. Thank you for taking my webinar. I'm glad that you attended the entire session. Let me know how you all felt while attending the session. How much value addition could I make? Or, thank you so much, my dear audience, for coming and joining my session. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I'm glad that I could make some value addition to you all. Let me know what special value addition will you be carrying with yourself after this session. Simple techniques here and there can make big change. It can captivate the attention of your audience, help you hold it on along with you and never let it go. You have to emphasize somewhere that you think is important and then go slow with some lines and then go high on your pitch and be loud enough to grab their attention. Voice modulation is very important. Once you start using this simple technique, you can not only engage your audience, but help them listen to you and make them listen to you again and again. So what did we learn today? We learned about what exactly is voice modulation, why is it important at every situation, who should use voice modulation, why do you think using voice modulation by every single person is important, and what are the simple voice modulation techniques. Be fast, be slow, be high, be low, be loud, be soft, and you can make drastic change. But one thing that you need to keep in mind is be authentic. Using voice modulation doesn't mean you will have to use all the techniques of voice modulation in your speech. You will be using whatever fits you and whatever suits you. Whatever suits your speech would be used by you. Not all might be necessary, but few might be. Stay tuned to check on more videos like this and learn what is public speaking, why public speaking is important, how you can grow your public speaking skills easily. Thank you so much. Sri signing off.